Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com here at the Presbyterian Hospital in Dallas, Texas. We just got out of the press conference about the Ebola situation happening here. Governor Perry spoke, a superintendent, a judge, and a couple other local people that worked at the hospital as well. Governor Perry didn't have a whole lot to say. He dodged questions. He was your typical politician when it came down to things.
There is no place in the world, I will suggest to you, that has better professionals, better ability to address this than in Texas. We wish it were somewhere else.
I was able to shout out a question, though, and ask, why aren't flights from West Africa into the USA being stopped like other countries have done in Europe, France?
Why are flights from West Africa being shut down
from West Africa into America like other countries have done?
Repeat the question, please.
Governor,
Why haven't the flights from West Africa been stopped from coming into America like Europe and France have done?
that's a question that's really not in my domain.
One of the other interesting things as well, though, the superintendent for Dallas got out and spoke, and he said that there had been 5 students who had been in contact with the affected patient.
We were informed this morning by the Dallas County Health and Human Services that these 5 students could possibly have been in contact with the patient at the home over the weekend.
We're told that the patient developed symptoms on the 24th, which means that those children could potentially have had contact with him and been at those schools. Is that not right?
They had contact with, they possibly had contact with the patient over the weekend, and they have been in school since then.
Now, these 5 students are able to move freely because right now they aren't exhibiting any kind of symptoms of the Ebola virus. Now, it's not to say that in the next day or so they won't, but who knows where that child or children will be when those side effects start to kick in. Are they going to be at a mall? Are they going to be at Chuck E. Cheese? Are they going to be at an airport where all of a sudden they start coughing or throwing up and that gets on other people and we have more people affected? The people here are not taking this crisis serious. One of the guys got up, the judge, and said that there is zero chance that anyone that they've already seen or talked to could spread this right now.
We're not afraid that if we go talk to the next door neighbor of this person that we're going to get Ebola because we understand what science is. We understand we have a zero chance of getting that from that next door neighbor. And there's absolutely zero chance that you can be infected by Ebola by simply going into a building where a person is under isolation.
There's zero chance that you can get this unless someone just spits on you, because we all know viruses never mutate. Things like that never happen. Mother Nature doesn't find a way to move on and do something else and break outside the box, because that never happens. These guys want you to believe that there's nothing that can possibly happen, and I can understand one of the reasons why they don't want people to go into a panic fear and run around crazy. But at the same time, people need to know the real risk involved. You know, I would rather stay at home for the next week or so than go out in public and possibly get something that could kill me. If I have to stay or do something like that, I'll take that risk. But I don't want to send my children to school when there's 5 students who are allowed to go run it freely that have been in contact. And they're saying right now that there's a possibility that there's 18 people so far that they know of that have been in contact with patient 0 that are being monitored.
So in regards to anybody else that might have come in contact with this person, there's patient here. So what I'm saying to you is that we're talking about around between 12 and 18 patients.
These 5 are the children of the patient?
Contacts.
First responders, they're allowed to be here. The guys who initially went and picked up the patient, they're allowed to be here right now because they aren't exhibiting any side effects, any kind of symptoms of the Ebola virus. But who's to say in the next 20 minutes or another day or so in one of their 24-hour shifts that they have that they don't start coughing up on another patient?
We don't need people, we need people to remain calm and do what Dallas County people are good at. We are good. Mayor Rawlings, Zach, frankly, President Obama's team and the CDC's team and Dr. Fried, we're good at keeping you safe, and you're good at staying calm.
This is ridiculous. They're saying they're taking every step, every measure, and they're being as smart as possible about it, but they're not really doing it. They're being very unprofessional, and they're not handling this the way they should. CDC is saying they're warning funeral homes to be ready for a large number of bodies. We know in Georgia there's this huge thing of plastic coffins that have been stored there for quite some time. This is all crazy. Our borders are wide open. We're allowing this to happen. The TSA attacks American citizens and lets illegals roam freely through without identification. There's no way to screen for this stuff. This is crazy. Keep your eyes open and stay tuned for more reports. I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com here in Ebola, USA.
I want to say this, just a couple of things, though, that I think is important, because you are all intelligent, okay? All right? The science says that if you are not exhibiting symptoms of this, there is zero chance that you can transmit this. Not minuscule, zero chance. I asked that question earlier. If you want to do what's good by your viewers, you will tell them it's zero chance.
This is Alex Jones for InfoWarsLife.com. The latest in preparedness is now here. An electrically stabilized colloidal silver solution that can be added to both your home cabinet and preparedness pack alike. Concentrated to 30 parts per million in what has been dubbed the survival silver solution. The new InfoWars Life Silver Bullet Colloidal Silver is the answer for you and your family. And it's entirely free of toxic artificial additives that are loaded into many products. The InfoWars Life Silver Bullet Silver is so powerful that it is concentrated into a 2-ounce bottle and is not recommended for extended continual use. This is not a low-grade formula. We are working with one of the top laboratory manufacturers in the United States to bring you the best form of colloidal silver using electrical processes within a base of deionized water for your preparedness storage. For your home kitchen, purchase your bottle of InfoWarsLife.com Silver Bullet Colloidal Silver today and find other amazing supplements at InfoWarsLife.com.